Today I want to make a video about whether vegans get sick or not. Yeah, very timely video considering I have a cold right now. Anyway, so of course vegans get sick with things like colds, flus, stomach viruses, like contagious illnesses such as those. Of course vegans are gonna get from time to time. Like even with a good immune system that like veganism can help boost, I don't think there's any vegan who's like, oh, I've never even had like a slight cold. I mean, maybe there is one out there somewhere, and I applaud them for their super immune system, but the reality is, as a vegan, you're still going to get sick with things such as colds and flus and stomach viruses, but you're probably going to get sick less if you didn't have a very good immune system before. Like, I've always had a generally good immune system, so it probably wouldn't make much of a difference on the frequency I get sick, because I don't get sick much anyway. You know, it's like a once or twice a year thing. It's not like I get every bug that's going around. But if you were someone who does get every bug that's going around, then I think obviously veganism would help stop you from getting sick less, but it obviously wouldn't stop you from getting sick altogether. I think the idea that veganism stops you from getting sick altogether comes a lot from the whole purity mindset thing, and like having to be pure and eat everything like raw and organic, and apparently, you know, that prevents you from everything and makes you some invincible superhuman. I mean, it doesn't matter how raw and organic you eat, you're not going to be invincible. So why would you eat completely 100% raw and organic anyway, when there's so much better things to enjoy in life? And there are probably vegans who can still like be as susceptible to getting sick with things such as colds, if they eat like a junk food vegan diet, because obviously that's not very high in vitamin C, and vitamin C is apparently good in preventing colds, but apparently that doesn't work with me. No, I mean, I know I eat plenty of vitamin C, but you know. So yeah, like veganism doesn't make you immune to like contagious illnesses such as colds and flus. These are just things that are going to be constantly going around, and especially if you live with or like are around kids a lot of the time, you're probably gonna get them even as a vegan. But things such as like cancer and heart disease, diabetes, type 2 diabetes, then like veganism definitely has a much higher impact in preventing those illnesses. But that's not to say that if you like go vegan you're never going to get cancer, because there are other factors like environmental factors that can go into whether you get cancer or not. It just decreases your risk. I mean, I don't know of a vegan who's had cancer yet, but I'm sure one day there will be one if there isn't one already. Same with heart disease, and again, like if you're eating a primarily junk food vegan diet, you're obviously at a lot more risk to things such as heart disease and type 2 diabetes than someone who's eating a whole plant food based diet, because obviously, you know, you're not nourishing your body with good food, and you're probably eating a lot of fatty processed food, which, vegan or not, it's not very good for you. Obviously it's going to cause or expose you to an increased risk of illness. And yeah, that's what I wanted to say really. Veganism doesn't prevent you from getting sick completely, for both like contagious illnesses such as colds and flus, and like more serious long-term illnesses such as cancer and type 2 diabetes and heart disease, but it does significantly reduce the risk, especially for the long-term illnesses. And obviously with things such as colds and flus, and if you're around people with colds and flus, you're at risk anyway, regardless of whether you're vegan or not, unless you eat 100% the cleanest diet on earth and have this super strong immune system and you're some sort of like invincible god. veganism will not stop you from getting sick with things like that. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. See you in my next video. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and follow me on all my other social medias. Links will be down in the description.